and welcome to my plan with me for the next 2 weeks of July. I have decided that I cannot live without a weekly setup. I tried to do a rolling weekly. It's not working out for me. I just can't do it without having the ability to plan like my whole week. I need it. Anyways, so I'm sticking with the Stranger Things theme for the next 2 weeks of July, and since I've watched all of season 3, spoiler alert, I'm gonna be talking about Stranger Things while I'm doing this, so if you haven't seen season 3 yet and you want to watch it and you don't want to be spoiled, maybe don't watch this video yet. Maybe just wait. So I'm using my Paul Rubens watercolor set. I just got this. I've only used it really once so far, so I wanted to play with it again. One thing that I realized while doing this setup is that it doesn't have a white. So I went and got my Winsor Newton white gouache. Since it'll kind of cover up some of the dots, it'll make the watercolors a little bit more opaque if you just mix it in with the watercolors, and I really needed a white to get the colors that I wanted. So I was doing this ice cream sundae, like the one they put in front of Erica when she's got all of the ice cream in front of her. So this is kind of my Scoops Troop themed spread. So I've got the little sundae, and then I've got the little Ahoy hat in the corner. And yeah, I had fun making this spread. Since the doodle was so small, it was a lot of really small detail work. So it was fun, but it also seemed like a lot for such a tiny little thing. But I still enjoyed myself, and that's all that matters. Really, it is. A Crayola Super Tip to do the lettering on this page. I just tried to kind of mimic the lettering that was on the hat in the show. And then I made some lines in between the days, just so everything's kind of separate in its own little box. And I did mess up on these, and then I made it worse. But you live and you learn and you mess up, so just let it go. I do like how this little spread turned out. It was fun. Even with the mess ups, Crayola Super Tips, not waterproof, which, dadoy, but sometimes you just don't think about it. So, erasing is the most dangerous game. I think in most of my videos so far, if you've watched more than one, I have messed up one of my pages because of erasing. Because I'm always crunching those pages. Ugh! And then for my second spread, so my last week of July, I decided that I wanted to do Hopper's new shirt. because I love him, and honestly, I think he's alive. I don't think he's dead. But that's a whole other, if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. But I loved this shirt. I loved the pattern on it. I thought it was so ridiculous and fantastic, and he looked great in it. So I didn't want to draw his face because I was done. After the last, where I set up with Elle and with Barb, I just didn't want to draw another face. So I did a watercolor version of his shirt instead. And I really enjoyed doing this. It was fun. I just looked at a reference photo and yeah, just kind of went for it. I mixed a little bit of orange in with red and white to get that kind of salmon-y color, and then I put a little blue in the green with white to get the more like minty, I don't know what that color is called, but it was fun to just kind of make the shirt and not have to worry about getting the facial features right and not having to like sit and practice drawing Hopper before I did this, because even if I messed up, the pattern on the shirt is so crazy anyways that it's not like it has a whole lot of rhyme or reason. So gives you the same idea as the shirt instead of being a perfect rendition of it. I'm still so sad about that big old crunch. That crunch in that paper. No. And I did the lines for his shirt with pencil, and then I did some shading with it was just a basic mechanical cheapo pencil, just to kind of make it a little bit more like 3D looking. Just a little bit more like the reference. So I didn't want the lines to be super harsh. And then for the days of the week, I just traced out this cap to make circles, and then I used my soft tip Tombow black liner to fill in the circles, and then my white Jelly Roll gel pen to put in the days of the week. I almost forgot to put the numbers of the days on both this and the last spread, but I didn't forget. So, just give myself a pat on the back for remembering to do simple things. I messed this up because there was still blue. There was blue on my ruler. I wanted to do the colors of his shirt as the lines for this one, but I messed it up and I decided, whatever, I'll just go with blue. It's fine. Obviously, I'm not super stoked about it, but whatever. It goes with the last week. I don't care. Meh. But these are my 2 weeks. The next 2 weeks. The end of July is coming fast. I really enjoyed doing this, and I really liked season 3 of Stranger Things. You should tell me what your favorite part was or what made you the angriest. I am more than happy to talk about Stranger Things in the comments. a fun homage, I guess. I don't know. Some fun fan art for my bullet journal. I'm always down with that. So if you liked this video, I would love for you to like and subscribe, get my new content, and yeah, spread some love. Hope you have a great day. Okay, bye.